Hi Pisces, Karen here. I thought I'd do a quick read for August for you to see where your energies are. And the cards that I got down are absolutely fantastic. If you're into the, money coming through your hands, that's great. I can see a lot coming through. Ways to sustain your energy and your money. Basically, where you stand at the moment is in a place of complete contentment. Or if not, it's a place where you want to stand. You want to stand in that place of contentment. With all of your wealth around you, your abundance, and also looking at the falcon here on your hand. It's been kind of a slow journey for you. But now you're looking at new prospects that wants to sort of come through over your path. This time it's not going to be as slow as it was last time. It's going to be, you're going to use your intuition a lot more. You've sort of, plugged into the wealth aspect of your energetic being. And this is where you now want results, and this is what you're going to go after. You have a desire to be comfortable, not be a work dog, like, lots of people have been. Nothing wrong with working, don't get me wrong that way, but it's sort of not slogging as hard as you have done previously, but coming to a point of being comfortable. And with the opportunities coming through, you're starting to understand magnetize how to magnetize it towards you, and you're using the resources that you have to allow you to expand out a little bit more. Because what you need to do on the next card, what you need to do to allow the August energies through, and also a little bit of expansion, I've got the King of Pentacles. So basically, out of the 5 cards, I've actually got 6 cards because one flew out, which is quite pertinent where it's standing. But out of the 6 cards that I have, 4 of them are Pentacles. So there's a lot of money thoughts on your mind for August, and ways where you can sort of reach out and grab some more to get that confidence. Not saying that you're going to be a millionaire or anything like that, but it's giving you that point of comfort, security and stability, where you can step out into new areas and create more wealth for yourself. I've got 2 sword cards here, so it's going to be a little bit of sometimes a bit of a mind confusion, but it's a matter of staying the course. It's putting down a plan and really sticking to it. Things have been, because when I meditated on your energy, I saw the fish, but they were sort of moving together, sort of feeling a little bit slippery. So possibly in the past, money's been sort of not hard to hold on to. It's been sort of slipping out of your hands. It's been slippery. We all have, the fact of, we got to pay bills, and, sometimes unexpected bills come in and emergencies occur, and we've got to find that money somewhere. So to me, it's sort of given me the feelings, the thoughts that it has been slippery, it has been hard to hold, but now you're putting down roots as to holding it a little bit firmer, a little bit harder. Not that hard that it can't move. So don't hold it too hard. Allow it to come and go. Allow it to do its work. And that's what it needs to do. It needs to come and go. Feel blessed that you've got bills coming in, and feel gratitude that you can pay them. A big thing about finances is you need to be grateful for what you have. I'm sure you've heard that before. We need to be grateful for what we have, grateful that we have a job to pay the bills, and that is a big factor in it, because internally we need to have that feeling so so that it can magnetize towards us. We're grateful. We're grateful for the work. We're grateful for the money coming in. We're grateful to be able to pay bills. That's been a lifelong basic tenet that I've heard all along. You know, be grateful. New ideas are coming through. There's new beginnings on that front as well. So whether you're getting a job promotion or getting another job, something else that's going to come in and help you gain that financial security, that financial stability that you're wanting. You have a few ideas in mind. The other cards that I do, as I said, the initial card was the Nine of Pentacles. So being a 9 is kind of like the ending. Now the ending, it's not the complete ending. 10s are usually the complete ending. 9 is the ending, but there's still work to do. So there's still some work to do to come into that comfortable place. It could be comfortable with the new ideas that are coming through regarding money. It could be comfortable more in feeling who you are within yourself, in being able to, you know, fertilize the land, the ground, actually to create some more. Now the King of Pentacles was the second one that came through. Now he's a very good provider. Taurian energy here, very loyal, very reliable, loves comfort. So give him put comfort all around him. He's happy as a pig in mud, basically. And I'm not sort of, you know, going by gender. So this is not gender specific. It's the energies that's needed to cultivate these situations. So being in a place of comfort, you do need the masculine energy, and you also need the feminine energy to magnetize it in. So you've got to be really balanced within yourself, within your feminine and masculine energies within yourself. It's no good bringing, you know, Joe Blow in from across the road or someone, because they may not have the same energy signature as you, the same drive to move forward as you. You need to sort of really cultivate it within yourself. And sometimes that's how things can go askew, you know. Your feminine side is magnetizing it in, doing everything, being the receiver. So your one side being the receiver, and the masculine side loves the comfort, loves the, you know, spending, you know, let's go spend, buy this, buy that. That sort of doesn't, you know, mesh up together. But going by here, it's like you've meshed up together. You do have your energies in balance, because now you're looking towards the future and wanting something that's more permanent. Now the card at the bottom, which is the blocks. So you can see there's a block here, as I was talking about the blocks. This is a card of new beginnings. So at the moment, it seems like the new beginnings are blocked. Now, blocked by something in your past. It could be something, he's sort of, Knight of Swords is sort of, you know, charging into the past here, wanting to sort of cut something out. So it's something from the past that you need to clear before that energy, that beginning energy will come through. Because the fourth card I have is the Page of Pentacles, indicating another new beginning. So these are full of ideas. Pages are new ideas, fresh ideas coming through. So there is something from the past that you need to cut out of your life, or change something. Doesn't mean to cut something out or cut someone out, but even could be having an old, you know, an old thought pattern, and that needs to be changed. Because sometimes we can't just cut it out. It just takes time to reinvent yourself. It takes time to change the way you think about things, because swords are regarding our thoughts. It's the air element coming through. The Knight of Swords is a brave warrior, fearless, and always feels he's on a quest. So I think this would be the last quest, the last challenge that you've got to go through before this new beginning, this new financial beginning will open up for you, where you will be more grounded. So yeah, the Page of Pentacles coming through. So it'll be like learning new things. You know, they will have messages coming in from maybe even a young person. Something that's going to come into, because once you get rid of this past thing, then that's allowing the newness to come in, new ideas to come through, new things, and it all relates to finance. So in August, there's a little bit of cleaning up to do. Now, the outcome of your efforts here, by being aware of what blocks you have, and what you need to clean out. Sometimes we can do them on a physical level, like going out into the garden, pulling out weeds. The intention of pulling out the weeds, because you're physically pulling the weeds out, is removing an old thought pattern from your system. And that intention connects up with the action, and that helps you move forward. And that's when those thoughts will come in, and it's like, well, they don't seem as strong anymore. I understand what I need to remove from the past, what I need to transform. And doing those physical activities helps you energetically. We're all energetic beings, remember. And being a spiritual person doesn't mean that the physical aspects of our life don't make any difference, because they do. When you put them with an intention, a spiritual intention, like, you know, pulling a weed out is pulling a weed out from your energetic field. It connects. Your subconscious connects, and then it starts working with you to create this comfort that you're looking for. So the outcome, once you start working energetically with intention, living your life with intention, energetic intention, you become basically the King of Swords, looking over your kingdom, being in control, but not being in control that there's no change, because you've got butterflies up here. So, but it's being in control and understanding, like the physics, the quantum energy physics of what you need to do to remain in a position of grace, remain in a position of your own power, not power over others, but understanding what other people need in their life, and you being a pivotal person to help them. So it's a great outcome for you, Pisces. A lot of artistic thoughts are going to come through. In fact, I'm going to grab an oracle card. I'm working with the Oracle of Delphi cards, as you can see right over my right shoulder, the Oracle of Delphi. So I'm going to pull a card, and I hope she picks some. I'm sure she'll pick the right one for you. Okay, let's pick a card for Pisces. Look at that. Here it flies right out. Okay, Divine. And it's called Divine. So we've got Calibrate. Now, calibrating yourself, as I was talking, calibrate yourself energetically with the universe. Connect, stabilize, personify. Connecting with the divine, and you can see the intricate, I don't know whether you can see, tree of life up here. The flower of life. So it's connecting universally, connecting energetically to the divine, connecting energetically, living intentionally with energy, and calibrating yourself so that you can receive this abundance, this feeling of comfort and stability within yourself, so that you can become king of your own kingdom and this is your kingdom right here. So fantastic read, Pisces, with a divine card at the end, 34, which is a 7, which is a card for the spiritual seeker, and it is the number of the divine, 7. So you're calibrating yourself where you need to connect and stabilize, getting that stability, and then you can personify your own abundance, your own wellness, your own being. So I hope that was great, and it helped you understand what energies are coming through in August. Have a great day. Bye.